Welcome back, gents, to another immersive gray zone mission. Today, we are heading back into Nam Thaven to take on our most intense mission yet. And man, is it an intense, action-packed heart pounder.
It appears the local criminals have acquired some advanced communication interception tech. Locate the equipment. The most likely place is an isolated house in the southern part of town. Silence and stealth are paramount.
Gents spotted a downed enemy, but this is a frequent post for the local thugs. He knew the best way to approach this would be with rapid aggression. In a fluent dash and turn, he comes into contact with the first enemy. Making quick work of the situation, he would need to push east to further scope out the southern area. He knew it was in his best interest to remain as stealthy as possible. Alerting the forces in this area could mean jeopardizing the mission. Sneaking up on yet another enemy. And firing another well-placed shot to clear the area. Gent was in the zone. Everything was going according to plan. He began to approach the next building when the sound of shots popping past his head. Instantly his reflexes kick in, causing a flurry of return shots. He managed to get away with his life this time, but now he was on high alert. Clearing each angle, there it was, the satellite. This was the place. Now all he had to do was clear the area and locate the interceptor. Enemies shouting made him realize it would be easier said than done. A well-placed shot could mean the end of not only his life, but also alert the enemy to relocate, setting Mithras further back in their goal. Holding tight angles, Gent lands a devastating shot on the enemy in the house's first floor. Then turn the corner. 1, 2, 3. Eliminated. Looks like they are ready for a fight. Bingo.
Handshake. I've located the interceptor.
Destroy it and get back to HQ. Satellites are back on. You've got enemy reinforcements approaching. Get out of there.
Raven, I need an extract. Bravo 1.
Raven dispatch. Moving to Bravo
Gent knew if he was caught, it could mean death, or worse, given all the intel he had on Mithras. And despite being close to accomplishing his mission, the recent reinforcements sent his way could only mean trouble getting to the extraction point. Not today, asshole. Gent cleared his path back to the extraction, eliminating all enemy forces that stood in his way. This was a major win for the Mithras faction, but this served to further fan the flames of the Nam Thaven resistance. And Gent's time here was not quite over.
I'm at the opening. Hurry up and get in. 10 seconds. Moving out.
Listen, all the intel you've gathered has led us to one man, the Warlord. He is leading the rats in Nam Thaven. To put a stop to this, I need you to eliminate him. You know what they say. If you want to kill a snake, chop its head off. Our intel shows him based in the market area in the center of town. Be careful, it will be heavily guarded.
When am I ever not careful? Things had gone from bad to worse, but Gent knew eliminating the Warlord would be the culmination of all of his efforts, as well as his most difficult mission yet. So he geared up and headed out. It was planned he would approach from the west side of town, clearing the western apartments, the town hall, and then making his way into the market to eliminate the target. He would have to clear this back building to reach a vantage point, allowing him to more precisely survey the area. With the building clear, he began to scan the area from the balcony. Spotting his first target, he swapped to his Mosin. Equipped with a suppressor and a scope, it would be ideal for picking off his targets. Where are you? Gotcha. One after another, Gent kills two enemies, stepping back to reload and check the rest of the apartments. Gent felt it was safe to push through to the town hall. Until there were still enemy forces in the area, and now they knew where he was. Following the sounds of their shouts, Gent attempts to locate and eliminate the remaining thugs. Failing to land a fatal shot, he has to reposition. But the thugs, they have a bead on him. There was only one way to take care of this. Aren't you the tankiest son of a bitch I've ever met? Must be that new Kevlar tank top and gym shorts. After the recent events, Gent decides it's best to give the area another look, spotting 2 more enemies. Now with the remaining enemies eliminated, he made his way further northeast, towards the town hall. There was no doubt, the town hall would make the apartments look like a walk in the park. As Gent reached the next location, he spots his first 2 targets. He would have to deal with them both in rapid succession before they can react or face death. Unloading into both enemies, he had alerted the rest of the area. He was surrounded and would need to clear the building before dealing with the threat outside. When the click of a gun alerts him to a nearby enemy. Unaware where the thugs were hiding, he knew he would have to approach every step with caution. Unable to locate the last enemy, he pushes to the front of the building. With the first 2 areas clear, Gent was feeling optimistic. He would now head towards the market and finish what he came here for. But this would prove to be the most dangerous situation in his short time in Nam Thaven. His approach would need to be surgical. He would need to eliminate all enemy forces along the way. And they could be hiding around every corner. Alright, 1 building down. I've got to find the safest way in, if it even exists. Utilizing both his Mosin and SKS, Gent proceeded to take down each thug that crossed his path. Careful to stick to cover and scan the area before making a move. He was surprised how quiet the area was. Almost too quiet. As he pushed further into the market, Gent made sure to observe every possible ambush point. Spotting a rooftop, he thought it might prove to be a good vantage point and a means to eliminate his target with minimal contact. Reaching the rooftop, Gent fires at a nearby enemy, then spotting a second and a third. Taking shots while climbing, he scrambles to reach the safety of the tin roof. Once behind cover, spotting more threats to his south, he switches to his Mosin to clear the area. One target down, but another appeared. Gent fumbles his first shot, the pop of bullets making his next shot even more important. Feeling the heat of the moment, Gent prepares for a fight. With the south clear, he turns his attention to the north, unpinning a grenade to scatter any enemies watching his last known location. Taking heavy fire, he has to retreat further back and stop his bleeding, his only medical supplies being a tourniquet and pain meds. In pain, Gent follows the sounds of enemy voices. Peeking the rooftop, when a shot from his far east forces him back to cover. And then another from the south, attempting to quickly eliminate the target. He takes several shots. Bleeding more intensely, this was going to be a major issue. With no bandages to stop the bleed or blood pack to recover his blood loss, he was on limited time. Gent repositions to get a different angle. A missed enemy unloads in his direction. But is made to pay the price. Taking another shot to the shoulder, Gent appeared to be trapped on the rooftop. To make matters worse, there was no sight of the warlord. Was this mission a bust? The dizziness and blood loss, it was blurring his vision. If he was going to succeed, he would need to be decisive and take action now. With time running out, and due to Jen's condition, he was forced to return to the ground and face the enemy head-on. Gent was going to need to push into the market. There was no turning back. It was now or never.
Target eliminated, but I'm in bad shape.
We're sending an evac. Raven will meet you at Bravo 2.
Gent continued to clear the area before heading out. The warlord was eliminated, but the last thing he needed was another taking his place. In a flurry of bullets, Jen eliminated the last target. But still, he has to make his way all the way through the eastern side of Nam Thaven to get to extract. Exhausted and in pain, he pushes through, killing each thug in his path. Gent had never been so happy to see a helicopter before. He had persevered, survived,
Move it, go!
and more importantly, put a stop to the Nam Thaven militia.
Ready up, we're taking off.